hope I'm not the fly in the ointment that makes it more difficult for both of you, but I have some very serious questions about the enforceability of this contract between the two of you. Mr. O'Reilly, didn't you suggest to the defendant that he get a mechanic's lien?
Well, I suggested that that would be the best way to do it legally and to get it reimbursed.
All right, so you did that. But how much were the repairs that you had done to the car before the owner passed away?
It actually was like $100.
So there may very well be some significant misunderstandings here. The only reason you can get a mechanic's lien is to get reimbursed for the work you did on the car. So if you only did $100 work on the car, you had no right to keep the additional proceeds of the car from the true owners of the car. And that's why the court took the car from you and gave it to the lien holder.
On behalf of him, that is not true. That's not how it went down. See, he stored that car for a year. Storage at any tow yard is $30 a day.
Up to $100 a day.
Up to $100 a day.
All right, so how much did the lien amount to?
$4,700.
How
Could have
much-
actually more than that. It was $100 a day.
How much was the car worth?
18 grand.
So here is the problem. You said the Department of Motor Vehicles approved the title. They didn't do that.
No, they did. They approved it. They approved his lien sale, and they gave him full right to lien sale it.
Do you have proof of that? Let's see it.
I do, actually.
Because I looked in both of your evidence, you never got the title cleared. That's why the lawsuit occurred.
Well, DMV fully disagrees with you, sir. They gave us full permission to go forward.
So you believe he had every right to sell you the car?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I have one final question, sorry. So, Mr. Joyce, do you believe, after everything's been said and done, that Mr. O'Reilly is owed anything?
No, because of the credit card deal.
For $250?
It was actually $100. And I gave him $250 for it, and it never made it to his wife, and that's why she was upset.
So because of the $100 charge, and he gave you $250, is that correct, in cash?
He didn't give me anything.
He didn't give you any cash?
No, ma'am.
To pay for the rental?
I never saw him after that. I haven't seen him.
Before this happened, I had given him a bunch of new tires, and that he owed me on, and I said, hey, just take $250 off the tires. Do you need the money,
Oh, so
Rob?
you didn't actually give him $250 cash?
No, but I took $250 off what he owed me outside of this, and the bottom line is I didn't do anything but try to help him. I tried to help him with the car by giving it back. I tried to help him by buying it for cash. I went to DMV. I did everything with him I possibly could. I went to court with him. How can I be responsible for what has transpired and not get paid back?
So if the whole U-Haul thing had just never happened, do you think we would be here?
No.
But you both agree, you would have just continued paying on the agreement, but that is the fly in the ointment, not Judge Corriero.
Right.
That sounds good, but the bottom line is Rob was at my place every day asking me for the car, and I said finally yes. The night that I gave him the car, I said, Rob, what about all the money that I got invested in the car? He said, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. You know what, I mean, it's common sense. I didn't even have to give the car back. I could have said, Rob, you're not getting the car back, and you fight it on your own, and I'm gonna register the car legally.
Okay. I think we got a clear understanding. The parties are excused while we deliberate on this matter. Thank you very much.
This court is again in session.
Mr. Riley, Mr. Joyce, here at Hot Bench, we love a good written contract. It makes our job just so much easier. So thank you, Mr. O'Reilly, for providing one to us, because that is how we came to a unanimous verdict. We believe that there was no ill intent on either one of your parts, that this was a mutual mistake that was made, which included the DMV because they issued a new car title. So there was just no improper motives, and we're going to enforce the contract that was dated after the car was returned to the defendant. And in that agreement, it states that you, Mr. Joyce, would be paying increments of $500 monthly towards a $5,000 balance. You also stated in your complaint that you received one $500 payment from the defendant. So that would leave a balance of $4,500. Mr. Joyce, we don't think that your defense that your friend of 25 years did something so bad that it resulted. Now, I know you're chuckling, but whatever was going on at home is what was going on at home. We don't believe that Mr. O'Reilly did anything intentionally to cause more harm to you. And so that just wasn't enough of a defense to wipe away this balance. So we do believe that Mr. O'Reilly is owed for the money that he spent on a car that he believed was his. So that is why we are finding in favor of the plaintiff for the amount of $4,500. And that is the verdict of the court.